Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is a slightly different video to what I normally do because you normally see me wearing a lot of casual clothes and buying a lot of casual clothes. But as you would have seen from the title today, this is a workwear haul from Millen, H&M and Zara. And the reason I'm doing this haul is because we're just about to go into a new season and I find that I'm quite lucky that I don't actually have to work from an office as much as I used to anymore. I only go in for kind of like team meetings and client meetings. But with that, that means that I literally live my life in casuals. Yeah, I've got some nice casuals, but I literally live my life in leggings. And if you spoke to any of my colleagues, they often just see me in gym kit. I sometimes feel embarrassed that I'm wearing gym gear. But you know, I work for a tech company. It's pretty chilled in comparison to when I used to work for a law firm. But that being said, I do have a lot of client meetings. And as it's a new season, I have been buying some new bits. So the difference with what I buy now is a little bit different in the sense that I don't buy vast amount of stuff for the office. I actually only buy literally 3 dresses per season. I think for spring and summer this year, I bought probably 4 dresses and I wore them like I didn't have many client meetings. I did wear them quite a lot. I got a lot of wear out of them. So with that, I have actually just been buying kind of better quality items. I used to buy loads of my items from Zara for work. And if you speak to my colleagues from law firm when I used to work all the way back in 2010, I literally was a walking Zara catalogue. I literally should have been an influencer for Zara before influencing was even a thing. But now I tend to buy slightly higher cost points. I wanted to start this off with the first dress that I'm wearing today. Now, this is a denim dress. Yeah, and it sounds a bit odd to say, why would you buy a denim dress for work, especially for those who work in a more corporate kind of environment. I work for a tech company, so often some people are even in trainers. But even though it's denim, you'll see it's very kind of like thin. It's, as I'm trying to show you, it's flimsy. It's not that kind of real starchy denim. So it's actually really comfortable. When I ordered this from Millen, and I've got this in a size 8, I'll make sure that I link everything that I'm wearing today and talk you through in below. But when I saw this on Millen, I thought, I love this. And the reason I bought it, I'll just show you why, is because this dress here is one of the dresses that I bought from last season. It is exactly the same pattern. So it's exactly the same dress, just a different material. It's in green. This is no longer for sale. And actually I find this is less comfortable than what I'm wearing here. Now I'm kind of umming and ahhing whether I've got the right size for me, but hopefully you guys can let me know in the comments. But I'll put my first kind of pair of shoes on with this. Now I'm going for grey. Grey and blue is a bit of a weird mix, I know you may say, but I want to try and mix it up. So I have this Givenchy Antigona bag. You will know if you followed me for a while, I have quite a few of these bags because they make amazing work bags. Like this one here is five or 6 years old, not one scratch, and it's been worn to death. You can take the strap off, but I'm wearing this, hopefully you'll be able to see, with grey suede Givenchy Rossi shoes. I think it's really beautiful, but it's more about this dress. Like the cut of this is amazing. It goes in at the waist and it's got the darting across here to really accentuate that. And then what you've got up here is kind of like a power shoulder with ruche and gathering. And this is from the Millen range. And yeah, her sense of style is amazing. And the effort that her team and Millen go into these ranges is unparamount. The quality's great. I found it really hard to do the button up on this one. And I don't know if it's because the button hadn't really been used, but I'm just not sure whether or not I should go for a size up. But what I want to show you is the skirt. Like I'm hoping this is coming through on the camera. It might not because it's so dark, but there's basically darts in the back by the bum and then there's like a double pleat in each of those darts. And the same goes for the front, just here. And it basically makes the skirt look fuller without having too much extra material. But I'll just spin around. It just looks amazing. And when I wore that green one, and I've also got a white one, I got so many compliments and I've worn it to death. It's been washed loads, it's worn really well. And so I thoroughly recommend it. What I'm gonna show you is also this with a different colorway. So I've got these kind of super high, but what I want to show you that this is an outfit that can go from like day to night really easy. Like I could happily go into client meetings. I'm just tempted to try the next size up because of the bust situation. But I'm wearing these kind of maroon, which for me, maroon or mulberry, whatever colour you want to call it, never goes out of fashion. I've got these maroon So Kate Christian Louboutins. I've got a few maroon pairs. I've got a thing for this colour. But can we just take a look at how this looks as a colour palette from a winter perspective with the dark blue of the indigo denim. And then you've got the mulberry kind of colour. I just think this is perfection. And I can see myself wearing this when I go to Brussels, to go for meetings with clients. I can wear this day and then go straight into dinner with them and drinks with this, still feel put together and be super comfortable, because as I say, this is a lot more comfortable. And I was umming and ahhing about keeping this, and now that I've sat here and spoken with you, I've seen it in the camera and I definitely think I'm going to keep this one. But let me know in the comments what you think. Now this next item that I'm showing you here is a real interesting one, because I have to say I wouldn't necessarily consider this workwear, but I did put it in the order, and it is such a beautiful dress that I couldn't not show you. Now, I haven't been able to do it up, as you can see here, so you definitely need someone to be able to do it up. Now, this is a little bit more expensive than the last dress. The last dress, I think, was £135, and you can get further discount using the discount codes. Millen always has a discount going on. But this dress, it's got this kind of square neckline. I haven't done it up properly, so I feel like it's still not even sitting correctly up here on the neck. But it's absolutely beautiful. I just want to put some shoes on just to show you what it looks like. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. I feel like I should keep it. I should have it in my wardrobe. It's like one of those style classics that you could have in your wardrobe and you would wear for years and years to come. The quality is actually amazing. Like, seriously is amazing. Like, they've got these zip arms. I don't know if you can actually see that closely enough. Got these zip arms for your sleeves. The cut here, bearing in mind it hasn't even been done up, would be even more. It's super flattering, very feminine. What I find a little off-putting is the amount of material in the skirt. Now, for someone who's always grown up having kind of, you know, a bigger bum than usual people, or you say usual people, but everyone at school, I feel kind of like a bit conscious around this region. And the thing about this dress, it's like a full skirt, so it's meant to do this. There's a lot of material, but it's the way that it moves and it swings. It's literally like a couture piece. It's like a wedding dress piece. Like, the way this has been made, seriously, the quality is amazing. If you're looking for a dress like this, you're not so fussed about this region, and actually you want to have that accentuated kind of shape, 100% order this and just try it, because this is, for the money, this is like a £900 dress. But it's 165. Like, it's seriously unbelievable quality. I feel like you'd get this from a designer, and this is why I'm hesitating to send it back. It's just phenomenal. So let me know in the comments what you think and whether I should send this back or not. So this is a size 8. Every dress that I show you in this haul is a size 8. But yeah, let me just do a twist, because I really want you to see this skirt. I'm gonna get too dizzy. But yeah, every dress is a size 8 in this haul, but it's just too pretty to kind of send back. I just don't know. I need your help, guys, let me know. Now, my next item is a shirt, purely because I felt far too dressed up with all those really pretty dresses. But this shirt here is from H&M. It's a size small and it's £19, but I just love it. It's just this pinstripe blue, very subtle white lining, but the colour is really vibrant, which is why I like it. It's got the white shirt collar, white shirt sleeves, cuffs, and yeah, I love it. I'm wearing this dress down because, as I say, I work as a tech company, so sometimes if I'm not going to a client meeting, I will just wear trainers so I can just easily walk from the station. It's perfectly fine. Like, this would still be considered smart. Lots of people wouldn't be as dressed as smart as this. And this is what I would wear. Simple. So it's kind of like a blue shirt, beige long line trousers, which you could get from anywhere. My Dior bag to carry all of my things. This Dior bag got discontinued. I could talk for hours about this bag, but I won't bore you. But yeah, £19, really loose, quite light, so good for kind of this early autumn stage. But then again, if it's getting really hot, what you could do is wear a jumper over, just like so. So just throw the jumper over, nice and casual. Or in fact, if you are feeling like you want to bring a bit of colour I'm going to clash this colour here. I'm going to clash this green. Wild. But I am, because I love the amount of colour that's here. Let me know in the comments if this is for you, but I would go grey bag, lime green jumper, be a daredevil, bright blue, beige, trainers. I just feel like it's casually styled. Literally, I didn't even think about styling like this. I just kind of was watching the viewfinder. But yeah, I really like this. I think this shirt is very versatile. Obviously you can wear it with other types of coloured trousers, other skirts, but for $18.99, great item to have in your wardrobe. Now, kind of looking at what else I would add, and this is a leather midi skirt. Now this is really expensive, and I love the skirt, but I don't think I'm going to keep it because it's too expensive. It's £315, and £350 for a leather skirt is really good price. So I'm not saying this is overpriced. It's just that I can't really justify spending £300 on a skirt, which I don't think I'll wear enough to warrant this price spend. Like a leather midi skirt, I would definitely wear this to work in meetings, and I'd feel so put together in it. But the problem is like outside of work, how much would I wear it? I might wear it occasionally, but probably not. Now, I didn't intend to show you this with the blue shirt, but I'm going to, purely because it's easy and I don't really want to have to get dressed wearing this. But you know, I also like when I do these hauls to actually show you, to actually just talk to you guys, because truthfully, that's what I aim to get this channel to a point where we can be vlogging. I need to learn to vlog. Sorry, you'll see me move really strangely. It's because I'm trying to put my shoes on. But I'd love to get to a point where we could do vlogs so that we can still do the fashion, but I can just talk about what I'm learning, because I'm always learning new things. Like I'm always reading new things. Like I've been habit stacking a lot this week. And so habit stacking, for those people that don't know what that is basically a habit that you want to create using something that you already do. So for example, if you are, what was I trying to do? I was trying to meditate more. I found that my meditation was dropping out my routine. So what I would do is in the morning, when I go to make my coffee, before I have my coffee and read for 15-20 minutes, which is a routine regular for me, what I would do is as I make my coffee, I sit down, I will meditate then. So that's where the habit is. It's the habit that I'm not very good at forming. But if I put it on something that I really enjoy, so coffee, and then know that I'm going to have something that I enjoy after, then I do it. So that's what I've done. But yeah, I'll continue chatting about this. But this is the leather midi skirt, £315 though, but I think it's beautiful. So if you have got the money for it, or you go to the office more than me. If I was still working at the office and didn't work at home, hands down, I would buy this. In fact, I had a skirt like this that I had to get Joe to cut me out of. It wasn't a leather skirt, it was from Zara. I got to the point it was so big, the zip would not come down. I had to physically get Joe to cut me out of it. So like there's this nostalgia of wanting to have this skirt that I used to wear all the time back in 2010 to 2015. I absolutely love it. And what I'll do is I'll show you with a different top as well. So I've got changed into another top. So this is a top from H&M. It is a size small, and it is £27.99. Now it actually is listed as a cardigan. I'll just walk a little bit closer so you can see. So it is a cardigan, but it's so thin. And so I treat this more like a top. And I've got this in black, cream and navy blue, which is what I'm showing you now. But yeah, £27.99 I thought was a bit expensive, but I do like it because the material is really stretchy, but it's also kind of loose. So it's quite comfortable. It's definitely not a cardigan that you put over the top, but this is what it looks like on, and I'll show you some more close-ups. But yeah, going back to my habit stacking, I always find that if you are looking to create a new habit that you're struggling to create, there's kind of two rules of thumb. Make sure you stack it on something that you already do routinely, so that becomes your trigger. So basically, I make coffee every single morning, so I can't fail at doing meditation because I know that the coffee is being made. So if I get into that mindset, then I will do it. In addition, after doing my meditation, I get to read for 15-20 minutes, which I love to do. That's not a punishment. So I know that if I do it, then I've got a reward straight after. Second point is that when you're trying to create a habit, and I got this from Atomic Habits, which is a great book. I thoroughly recommend reading or even listening to an audio book. But when you're trying to create a habit, the thing that I think we all do wrong is that we say, okay, I've got to do this meditation. I'm going to do 20 minutes a morning. You don't even necessarily want to do that meditation. Mornings is a rush anyways, so 20 minutes is probably unachievable. So start off with 1 minute, something that's incredibly achievable, so easy. You know, like I sit there and meditate for 1 minute and I'm like, oh my God, it doesn't, like the time's just gone. And I think to myself, well, I can meditate for longer. The trick is do not. So always make sure that when you're creating a habit that you're not necessarily wanting to do or being good at forming, that you do it for a really small amount of time. So it's easy to achieve. And then you do that consistently. The key here is consistency. So over kind of 20 days or 28 days, that will be a habit that's already formed. At that point, when you can achieve that, push it up to like 2 minutes instead of 1 minute, and so forth. And slowly increase the amount of time, and therefore you've got a consistent habit created. So anyways, you know, as I said in my last video, that my sweet spot is talking to you guys just in general about the things I'm learning, the things that I wish someone told me. So if I can leave you with anything today and you wanted to try and form a new habit, give that a go. But yeah, back to why we're actually here. This is the kind of the last outfit I'm showing you. As I say, I've got this in black. I've also got this in cream and obviously got it in navy. I love it. £27.99 is a little bit on a steep side, I think, for H&M, but it's a good staple item to have in your wardrobe that you can wear again and again with so many different things. And I think it's kind of semi-sexy. Like Joe likes the fact it's slightly open and there's kind of just like a little shape over the bosom. So if you're going for that. But yeah, as always, I have gone on a tangent talking with you, but it really has been a true pleasure to speak to you guys today. So thank you so much for gifting me your time to actually listen to me. If you have liked today's video, it would be amazing if you could hit like, and if you want to see more from me, hit subscribe. But seriously, thank you ever so much. I hope you have a lovely weekend and I really look forward to speaking to you soon. Take care, guys. Bye.